If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 122 of the My Player series here on FIFA 16. We start with a home game against Celta Vigo, as you can see. Very heavily rotated side though, with young 68 rated Walton in goal, Maxwell Cornet up top, Christian Teo and Lucas Piazza in the wide roles. We've got Sergio Busquets back in the starting lineup though. It's quite a strong first team defence, but offensively we're really not as strong as we are even remotely close to being able to put out. We start with the game against Celta though, and then we move into the January transfer window. Now obviously we're not looking to move in this window, but Luis Suarez is, and I'm very intrigued to see what happens not only with Suarez, but what the club do if he does leave, or even if the club do any sort of business whatsoever, regardless of Luis Suarez. So we'll start with the game against Celta, then we'll have the game against Betis, because there's a 2-week break. So we will be fit for both games. And then in the upcoming episodes, we'll go through the January transfer window, see what the club does. We also have cup games against Atleti coming up on the horizon as well. But we'll start with this game against Celta. If you enjoyed today's episode, then make sure you drop the video a like rating and subscribe to the channel too, to ensure you don't miss out on any further. The AC Milan career mode is going up throughout the week right now, and it's going down very well. So hopefully that continues. But for now, we'll jump into the game against Celta and try and get ourselves 3 points in La Liga. Drazic into Iago Aspas to Fernandez. Laid it back to... No! Oh, I thought it was flying in the top corner. Wowzers, what a hit. It didn't look like it was that far away from the normal camera angle, and to be fair, he hit that very well. And it doesn't look like it was very far away from that angle either. Close to Celta taking the lead in the opening 2 minutes. Teo, Cornet, forwards to Biscuits. There's plenty of space for Christian Teo now out wide, and that is a good cross too, and Cornet might be underneath it. It's headed clear. Teo's going to let it go out for a throw-in. What a ball in. It's just a shame Cornet couldn't quite get on the end of it. Christian Teo might throw this back to me here if I call for it. I have done. He's going to go with the long one. It's going to pick me up perfectly. Let's try a Berber spin to beat the defender, and... Oh, I just couldn't quite get my shot off early enough. It's going to be a corner though, and I'm going to be the one to take it. We'll see if we can get ourselves a goal inside the opening 11 minutes or so. No, I'm going to pick out Ramiro at the near post. That was a terrible corner. I'll get myself onside though and call for it again from Jordi Alba, and we'll go for a cross this time. And that one is better, but still only picking out Hugo Mayo. Lucas Piazza can't bring that down, but he might win the ball back. No, Ramiro going to come away with it. Well, we had the opportunity there to get ourselves a goal and maybe an assist, but unfortunately my shooting nor my crossing were good enough. Fernandez down the line to Drazic. Drazic, oh, it's a deep cross, but Dani Alves should clear it. Maybe would have been better off just letting that go if he had his wits about him and was aware of what was going on. Never mind. Corner going to be played short. I'll come short to try and block it, but Iago Aspas has spun me. Plays it short into Fontas. Sergio Busquets with the tackle, but Fontas wins it back, and Iago Aspas has his shot blocked by Dani Alves and then cleared away. Around the corner to Poco. Quickly to Jordi Alba. Back to me. I'm going to get that to Poco again. Piazza was offside, but he's found Jordi Alba here, Poco, and Jordi Alba's in the box. Can he deliver a cross? He might not need to. He has found Piazza, and Piazza gets tackled. I want it back, though. Oh, my guy span and shot. Cornet gets it to me. There's no room here. I'm going to go back to Cornet, who's left-footed and hit it first time, but it's well blocked. Chances at the beginning of the second half, but sadly, we can't find a way through right now. Sergio Busquets might win this back for us, but Radoya has defended that very well indeed. It's been a tough game again. The last two in the previous episode were very, very tough, but we came away with slim 1-0 victories, and we'll be hoping for at least the same again here. If the rest of the second half continues the same way that it started, with multiple chances for us, then surely it's not long before we find a goal. It's probably going to be a free kick to Celta there. Fontas dinks that in. Biscuits will knock it down. We've brought on Luis Suarez for Maxwell Cornet, so I'm not sure how much of a difference that's going to make. Hopefully a big one. Here's Poco, going to lay it down the line to Lucas Piazza. He's got loads of us in the middle to play the ball too, and he's picked me out, and I'll have the shot, and it's not close enough to that top corner to cause the goalkeeper any real problems. We have a 2-star weak foot right now, so we need just goals and volleyed goals, I think, on that left-hand side to improve the weak foot star, but unfortunately, right now, we can't find the back of the net with that left foot. Here's Poco. Back to Lucas Piazza. Thought about crossing it, but gives it back to Jordi Alba. He's going to get it to Poco. Poco lays it back to Jan Vertonghen. Jan Vertonghen pushing forward. Luis Suarez! Oh, wowzers, what a goal that would have been. If that had flown tops, that would have been outstanding. One of the best goals we've ever seen in my player, but unfortunately, just wide of the post. Only 1 minute added on, though, at the end of the half. It looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw here at home against Celta Vigo. Johnny firing it through to Madinda. He's going to square it across to Bongonda, and that is going to be the final whistle. Plenty of chances for both sides, but no goals in this one. We'll have to jump back and see if we are actually out for a few games. I had 3 shots, all of which were off target. I think as a side we had 6. 1 was on target, but not good enough, not accurate enough. Luis Suarez's overhead would have been absolutely wonderful if that had flown into the top corner, but it didn't. Now, are we going to be injured, and what's going to happen in the transfer window? I have absolutely no idea. No emails though, which means hopefully we'll be okay. We should be okay. We'll train and then we'll push forward towards the game in the first week of the transfer window. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was against. That's a Betis, wasn't it? Yeah, Celta and then Betis. Right then, I'm going to have to keep a keen eye on the news feed here, and also on, actually, we'll train again, and on the club feed as well, just to ensure that if anything does happen transfer-wise, I can report on it for you. Dribbling's gone up 1. That's helped our overall rating. Our ball control is very nearly 98. 98 ball control. Right, we're heading now into the January transfer window. Other than Luis Suarez, I don't think there's been any other murmurings of players out or players in at the club. We'll quickly check the news. Sergio Araujo. Let's see, club news. Homesick Suarez rocks Barcelona by demanding a move is a news story, and it's just a preview about Betis. My passing ability is apparently on show, but yep, Barcelona wants a move. 32-year-old Barca is, or 32-year-old Barca striker is on his way out apparently. Arsenal apparently expected to sign him. Well, I hope he doesn't go to Arsenal. I hope he stays. We haven't signed anyone ourselves yet, so we'll have to wait and see what happens, but I really hope that we can keep hold of him. Anyway, into Betis we go. Poco, into Maxwell Cornet. I'll call for the through ball. Oh, it's perfectly weighted, perfectly timed, and 1-0 Barcelona after just 10 minutes. We'll go and do our fancy little Spanish dance in front of the travelling Barca fans. There's a lot of away fans here, almost filling that entire end of the ground. Really nicely timed, weighted, played through ball from Maxwell Cornet. Beautifully played into my path. Didn't even have to break stride, and I tell you what, it's a decent finish as well, with the keeper bearing down on me to play it high into that top corner. Extremely good finish, smashed it right up in there. That's Barcelona 1, Betis 0. Poco picks Ozan Tufan's pocket, and Cornet could play me through again. I've called for a through ball there, and we'll take it in a stride hopefully. Got away from one man, there's another man. Is that a free kick? It is. Shouldn't be a red card. Shouldn't be a red card. He's not even going to book him, is he? No, he's not even going to book him. It should have been a yellow. Should have definitely been a yellow. But did he even get anything on the ball? He got the ball. Oh, that's harsh. Now, are we going to take the... I'm taking a free kick! Right, 87 curve, 74 free kick accuracy. Please, please, please. First free kick goal. No, it's off the top of the wall. And then Sergio Busquets heads into the side netting. Oh, our first chance to take a free kick in what seems like forever, if maybe it could be our first time ever taking a free kick in a situation like that for a club in my player this season, but or this year, FIFA 16 in general, but unfortunately I just clipped the top of the wall, too much curve on it. Here's Varela Martin down the right hand side, lays it back, but Sergio Busquets is going to intercept that, and one thing that I never thought I'd say is Sergio Busquets has the pace to get away. Oh, hello. Lovely little back heel. We'll ride the challenge from Varela Martin, and we definitely have the pace to get away, he says, as Varela Martin comes back at me and wins the ball with a perfectly timed slide tackle. Never mind. Lucas Piazza to take the throw. I think it's going to Biscuits, actually. I'll call for it. He'll knock it down to me, and then we'll switch it looking for Dani Alves, who's got loads of space out here on the right-hand side. There's someone in the middle to pass to. You may not need to pass to anyone here, Dani Alves. He's not going to. Oh, Dani Alves. What a strike, sunshine. Brilliantly hit across goal into the far corner. 2-0 Barcelona. The away fans are loving this right now. Alves skips past the challenge, and then, well, the confidence from that just meant that he had to give it a whack. He did, and found the corner brilliantly. Keeper no chance. Sorry, Pedro. Not going to get anywhere near that. Barcelona 2, Real Betis 0. Through the gap to Maxwell Cornet. Heavy touch, but it's gone well. Oh, what a through ball from Maxwell Cornet. He's done it again. I have to celebrate with him. I can't find. He's running off the other way. Never mind. Everybody that was involved in that move that I wanted to celebrate with just decided to turn around and run off. I don't know whether that reflects our popularity in the squad or what. Lovely ball by Cornet, though. Fantastic ball through. That's twice. He's played perfect through balls for us to get goals in this game. 3-0. Well, they've headed it straight to Lucas Piazzon. He gets the turn in, goes for the cross. Poco with a header wide of the target. Down the line towards Ozan Tufan. He's going to get there. Oh, it's a good cross too. Could find his teammate, Jan Vertonghen, can only head it behind for a corner. But he's trying to find their way back into the game. Haven't been able to do so just yet. We've brought Neymar on, and now Iniesta's come on for Poco as well. Neymar is back from injury. Onto the pitch now, you can see him there, chasing after this ball now. Neymar back in the Barcelona fray after 3 months out with a broken ankle, I think it was. Lolo Reyes, though, gets a cross in, and he's going to find a man at the back post, although Dani Ceballos' chest control really needs some work. Corner for Betis with barely any time left in the game. They're definitely going to lose here. The question is, will they lose 3-0 or 3-1? The answer is 3-0. By the looks of things, ter Stegen claims that very nicely indeed. A brace for us then in this second game, and a couple of very nice assists for Maxwell Cornet to boot. Extremely good victory for us here. And I'm going to try and play... No, that was meant for Neymar, not Alex Vidal. Oh, we could have had a fourth. Never mind. 3-0. Oh, the ball still might cross the line, and it has done. Yeah, we got a fourth. You can see just... I don't know whether if you squint your eyes, you might be able to just see the ball lying there in the goal mouth. That's a 3-0 victory away from home against Real Betis. An extremely good game for us personally. An assist and 2 goals. Well, you can't really get much better than that. We'll be hopefully still top of the league with that victory by a margin. We'll have to wait and see. Again, not sure what's going to happen in this window with regards to the Barcelona squad. We're staying put, but Luis Suarez could leave us. He could leave us. We'll train again and we'll advance as far as the Athletic game just to see what happens in the transfer window. Ball control is now 98 rated and stamina is 89. Madness. Madness. Our ball control is almost technically perfect. We'll advance to Atleti and see if anything has happened in the transfer window. Hopefully it hasn't. It is a cup game next. Vidal, Suarez, Neymar is the starting lineup. So Suarez still here, obviously. And we are top of the La Liga by 4 points. Fantastic. Well, let's quickly have a look at the news tab and see if anything's happened. Club news. No surprises. Kamara has been transfer listed. Nieto Herrero. Going to go out on loan perhaps. And... Oh, okay. I thought for a minute that was Atleti being interested in Jordi Alba to purchase, but it's not. It's just the manager bigging him up before the game against them in the Copa del Rey. Never mind. That's going to be all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point, and I'll see you next time.